You need to crunch some numbers for budgeting. Doing it by hand is almost impossible because it requires numerous mathematical calculations. So, what to do? Welcome back, students. I am Bhavna, and today we are going to learn about spreadsheets. An electronic spreadsheet is used for analyzing, sharing, and managing information for accounting purpose, performing mathematical calculations, budgeting, billing, etc. A spreadsheet is a matrix of rows and columns similar to an accounting ledger. The spreadsheet program also provides tools for creating graphs and inserting pictures, etc., for analyzing the data. Some examples of spreadsheet software are Lotus 123, MS Excel, VisiCalc, LibreOffice Calc, etc. We will learn about LibreOffice Calc in detail. A spreadsheet is also known as worksheet. Each worksheet contains 1048576 rows and 1024 columns. So the intersection of each row and column is called cell. It may hold numbers, formulas, text, date and time, etc. A formula is an equation that calculates the value to be displayed. A formula, when used in a worksheet, must begin with an equal to sign. A cell pointer is a boundary that specifies which cell is active at particular moment. A cell address is recognized by column letter and row numbers. Example C2, where C is a column letter and 2 is a row number. Now that we know how a spreadsheet looks, let's open a new spreadsheet in Calc. You may start LibreOffice Calc by clicking the icon of LibreOffice Calc. By this, the main window of LibreOffice Calc will open on your screen. The components of a spreadsheet window are as follows. Title bar. The bar located on the top of the window is called title bar. It contains the name of the currently open document. Formula bar. It displays the contents of the active cell. This could be a formula, data, or just text. Name box. It is located on the left of the formula bar. It displays the cell reference or name of the active cell. Worksheet. LibreOffice Calc consists of worksheets. Each worksheet contains columns and rows. So Calc documents are stored as files called worksheets. Workbook. Calc file is also called a workbook. It contains several worksheets. By default, there is one worksheet in a workbook. Column letter. Columns run vertically in a worksheet and each one is identified by a letter in the column header. Row number. Rows run horizontally in a worksheet and each one is identified by a number in the row header. Active cell. The cell with the black outline. Data is always entered into the active cell. Sheet tab. The tab at the bottom of the worksheet tells you the name of the worksheet, such as sheet 1, sheet 2, etc. Switching between the worksheet can be done by clicking on the tab of the sheet which you want to access. Status bar. It appears at the bottom of the workbook and provides such information like sum, average, etc. Menu bar. When you select an item on the menu bar, a sub-menu drop-down will appear. Tabs on menu bar are as follows. File tab. It is found at the top left corner of the window. It contains options as new, open, open remote, templates, save, save remote, save as, print preview, print, etc. Edit tab. It contains options as undo, redo, cut, copy, paste, find and replace, etc. View tab. It contains options as normal, page break, formula bar, status bar, sidebar, styles, gallery, zoom, etc. Now insert tab. It contains options as image, media, chart, object, function, date, time, comment, header and footer, etc. Format tab. It contains options as text, spacing, align, cells, rows, page, conditional, spreadsheet theme, etc. Styles tab. It contains options as footnote, update style, new style, manage styles, etc. Sheet tab. It contains options as insert cells, insert columns, delete cells, rows, columns, fill cells, rename sheet, hide sheet, etc. Data tab. It contains options such as sort, autofilter, select range, pivot table, subtotals, form, data provider, etc. Now Tools tab. It contains options as spelling, language, autocorrect options, goal seek, forms, macros, XML filter settings, etc. Window tab. It contains the options as new window, close window, etc. Help tab. It contains options as LibreOffice Help, send feedback, restart in safe mode, donate to LibreOffice, check for updates, etc. Moving forward, we have toolbar. So LibreOffice Calc contains two types of toolbar as formatting toolbar and standard toolbar. Standard toolbar is located just below the menu bar and contains various options as new, save, open, print, etc. Formatting toolbar is located just below the standard toolbar and it contains various options as font name, font size, bold, italic, etc. Now that we are well versed with our screens, let's create a new spreadsheet. Number 1. Click on File tab. Number 2. Select New option and a context menu will appear. Number 3. Select Spreadsheet. A blank spreadsheet will appear on your screen. If we want to open an existing spreadsheet, we need to click on File tab. Then select Open, or you can press Ctrl+O short key on keyboard and an open dialog box will appear. Then choose the location and select the file which you want to open. And last, click Open button. Good, we have a blank spreadsheet opened now. Let's understand addressing of cells. A cell address or cell reference identifies the location of a cell or group of cells in the worksheet. It consists of column letter and row number that intersects at the cell's location. Example, the cell address A1, where A is the column letter and 1 is the row number. We can also refer to a group or range of cells for addressing. So ranges are identified by the cell references of the cells in the upper left and the lower right corners of the range. So the two cell references used for a range are separated by a colon, which tells Calc to include all the cells between the starting and ending points. For example, A5 colon B10. There are three types of addressing as follows. First up, we have relative cell addressing. Relative means that the reference of an area will be adjusted automatically when you copy the formulas. We can say the cell addressing change when the formula is auto-filled into different cell is known as relative cell addressing. For example, you have entered a formula equals to A5 star B4 in cell C3. Now, if you copy this formula to cell D3, then it will become equals to B5 star C4. Next up, we have absolute cell addressing. If you don't want to change the certain part of your cell address when you copy the formula into a new cell, you need to place $sign before each letter and number in an absolute address. Example, in $A, $5 star B4, $A and $5 address will not change when it is copied into another cell. Finally, we have mixed cell addressing. It is a combination of absolute and relative cell addressing. Example, in $A5 star $B4, only the relative part will change when it is copied into another cell. Example, $A5 star C$4. Let's now set up our page. You can change size, layout, orientation and margin of paper through this option. And the steps to do the setup of the page are as follows. Number 1. Select Format tab and a drop-down menu will appear. Number 2. Now choose the page option from it. Page Style Default dialog box will appear. Number 3. Click on Page tab in which shows 3 panels are as follows. Paper Format. With the help of this panel, user can customize the settings that are related to the size, height and width of the paper or the orientation, portrait or landscape, etc. Margins. With the help of this panel, user can modify the margin orientation of the page. It allows for the top, bottom, left and right margins to be set. Layout settings. With the help of this panel, user can customize the settings that are related to the page layout. Page numbers, table alignment, horizontal or vertical. Let's assume that we have worked on a spreadsheet and we now have to print a sheet. So to print the worksheet, steps are as follows. First, click File tab and print, then click Print option or you can press Ctrl+P shortcut. Number 2, a print dialog box will appear. Then select the printer, enter number of copies and choose the range. Now click OK button. Once we have added some data to our worksheet, it is recommended to save our work in computer storage. And to save this, the steps to save the spreadsheet are as follows. Number 1, click at File tab. Now choose Save As if you would like to save the file for the first time or save the file by different name. Choose Save if the file has already been named, or you can simply press Ctrl+S on keyboard. Then Save As dialog box will appear. Number 4. Type the file name in file name box and choose ODF spreadsheet from the Save As type list box. Number 5. Click on Save button. The default extension of LibreOffice Calc is .ods. So once we are done with our spreadsheet, we can close it. And the steps to close an active spreadsheet are as follows. First, click the File tab. Then click Close option. In this video, we learned about the basics of spreadsheets and LibreOffice Calc. We will meet again in the next video and learn more about how to enter the data in a spreadsheet and how to create charts with them and perform calculations using formulas. Till then, goodbye.